k divisible by 4? Well, I want to introduce a special way of thinking about these sort of divisible by questions. And a way of thinking about this is to say that if k is divisible by 4, then k must be a multiple of 4, which would mean k is equal to 4 times some whole number, an integer. And I usually represent that as an n. So this means that n could be anything. N could be -5, 0, 1, 100. As long as it's a whole number and we multiply 4 by that number, k will be divisible by 4. Numbers that are divisible by 4 include, based on these examples, -20, 0, 4, and 100 and 400. So these are all numbers that are divisible by 4. Now, using statement 1, if 8k is divisible by 16, that means that 8k is equal to 16 times a whole number. And we can use the letter n again here. And so I'm looking at 8k and I'm saying if 8k is equal to 16n, well, I could simplify this thing and say that k is equal to 2 times n. That just means that k is a multiple of 2, because n could be any whole number, like -1 or 1, in which case we'd get k is equal to -2 or +2. Those are not equal to a multiple of 4. However, if n's a multiple of 2 here, like the number 2 or 6 or 8 or 4, then k would be a multiple of 4, because 2 times another multiple of 2 creates a multiple of 4. So this is definitely insufficient. Statement 2 gives us 9k is divisible by 12, which means 9k is a multiple of 12. And the way to look at this is to try to simplify it again. Divide both sides by 3, we get 3k equals 4n. Well, if 3 times a whole number is equal to 4 times a whole number, that means that k must be a multiple of 4 and n must be a multiple of 3. So k could be 4a, where a represents a whole number, and n could be 3a, in which case we'd get 12a on both sides. Another example is to actually use the number 4 and the number 3. So k could be 4 and we get 3 times 4 on the left, and n could be 3, so we get 4 times 3 on the right. But I know k has to be a multiple of 4 because these two sides are equivalent. If it's a multiple of 12, that means that n has to be a whole number, like 1 or 2 or 3 or -1 or 0. And we know k has to be a whole number because they told us it's an integer in the question stem. And using this information, we know that it has to be a multiple of 4, and that means that this is sufficient. So our answer here is answer choice B.